I'm Daemon Hunt, and I play for the Moose Jaw Warriors. I'm part of the Minnesota Wild organization, and I was on the I Only Touch Greatness podcast.
Hey, I'm Cole Jordan from the Moose Jaw Warriors. I'm a Calgary Flames prospect, and I'm coming on the I Only Touch Greatness podcast.
Hi, I'm Jagger Firkus. I play for the Moose Jaw Warriors, and I'm a 2022 NHL draft prospect, and I was on I Only Touch Greatness podcast.
Looking for the most beers on tap, great steaks, great staff? Head over to the John B. Pub.
The John B. Pub, the best bar in town. Come sign up for our football pool. Say Hayes sent you.
The #1 sports podcast in Vancouver with Ryan Hayes and Big Mike.
Ryan Hayes and Big Mike are taking over the podcast scene in Vancouver. Get down or lay down. Lay down. Lay down.
A little more flow here. Vlasic over the line. Hunt the shot, he scores! Daemon Hunt lets a shot go through traffic that beats a screen. Nolan Meyer hides the stick side. Moose Jaw opens the scoring. Kara plays around. Daemon Hunt steamrolling. Takedown. Sits the veteran down. That's a big hit by Daemon.
And on the right wing for Almeida. Right wing corner to Tristan Lang and back to the blue line. Hunt, he'll shoot, scores! Daemon Hunt, he let it go from the point. Looked like there was traffic in front of the Rebel net, and the Warriors will take a 1-0 lead.
Who had some room. Over to Hunt. Lots of room. Score. Hunt from the top left circle. Look, pocket pick. Dubinsky shot. Puck's rolling. Diving was Daemon Hunt as he stops that puck from crossing the goal line. Bouncing puck will come to the line for Hunt. His shot tipped. They score. And that one went off of Braden Yeager and in. Shot was off a shin pad. Back to Brook in the right circle. Off the skate. Daemon Hunt. Slap shot. Scores! In the power play goal.
Firkus trying to come back to Matejchuk, holds, slides it over, Jagger to Firkus, scores! Oh. Jagger Firkus ends this hockey game as he finds the empty nets. Firkus with his team-leading 19th goal of the season, and the Warriors will pick up the 4-3 win.
What are you talking about? 16 and 17-year-olds, so calm, cool, collected. Great puck movement. Finally, the puck onto the stick of Firkus with a wide open net at the end. What a great play by those three.
Straight to the middle of the ice. Firkus shot, scores as Jagger Firkus snaps that past Matthew Keeper, and the comeback is complete as the Moose Jaw Warriors erase a.
He's around, cross ice feed. Matejchuk cutting in, backhand feed in front. They'll score. Jagger Firkus ties up the game with 2:32 remaining in the third frame. And
And we have ourselves a 2-2 contest. And what a find the Warriors have in the 4th round of the 2019 draft. Jagger Firkus has been exceptional so far this year on the heels of a hat trick last night in Lethbridge. Gets the game-tying goal here on a wonderful pass from Denton Matejchuk. As it was a little bit of a stutter step, Matejchuk worked his way down to the
point. Firkus moves in, fires a shot, and he scores. What a snipe from Firkus. And it's a 2-2 game, no doubt about that one.
Jagger, blue line past Jordan. Over to Firkus, skates top right circle, into traffic, scores! As Jagger Firkus with the power play goal, and the Warriors are to within 2.
If anyone knows a good prospect, it's Vancouver's Ryan Hayes and Big Mike.
Daemon, born and bred in Manitoba. Can you tell us a little about your hockey story, kind of where you started and now where you've ended up?
Yeah. Well, I actually grew up in a small town called Moosomin, Saskatchewan for about 12 years. So that's kind of when I started to get into hockey, and Moosomin's a really good hockey town. And I just, I started to realize that I had, some potential when I was young. And from there, I moved to Brandon when I was around 13 or 14. And I played most of my minor hockey there. And from there, Moose Jaw drafted me. I've played in the Western League for 4 years now. And now I'm in Calgary. I've lived here for one full year, and it's been great too.
Okay. And hopefully it's Jagger. Is that how I say it? Am I saying it right?
Yeah, that's how you say it, yeah.
Okay. And Jagger.
Hang on. Good thing you didn't butcher that, but yes.
I know. So Jagger, born in Alberta. Tell us about growing up with hockey for yourself and where you've ended up now.
Yeah, I'm from a small town from Irma, Alberta, and that's all it really is there. It's just small town hockey, and just growing up, all you do is play on the outdoor rinks and play in the little small community. So it's fun there, and I guess all you really do is you all have passion for hockey, and you just enjoy the game for sure.
Absolutely. And Cole, hopefully I don't butcher this, but born in Winnipeg. Tell us a little about your hockey story.
I'm actually born in Brandon, Manitoba. I grew up in a small town about 30 minutes from Brandon called Carberry. And I played my first, that's where I started playing hockey. Grew up there until I was about 12. Then I also moved to Brandon, just like Daemon. And started, I guess I was Pee-wee. Started playing with Daemon in Brandon, and then ended up not getting drafted into the WHL, but I was listed by Moose Jaw just like a year after the draft kind of thing, and then ended up making the team as a 17-year-old, and yeah, that's how it's went so far. Just played here the last 3 years now.
And for this one's for all of you guys. You might as well go in the same order. What's one aspect of your game you're looking to improve on?
For me, it's definitely my shot. I think it's it's not all about how hard your shot is, but how accurate it is, and your release as well. So I think just improving that can do a lot for your game.
For me, it'd just be getting size and getting bigger and stronger. Obviously, all the pros, especially the top levels, everyone's big, they're fast and they're strong. So just growing throughout that kind of side of my game.
Okay. Yeah, for me, I'd probably say some defensive aspects of my game, just being a little bit more aggressive and a little harder to play against would be the main thing. Try to make myself into a really solid all around 200-foot player.
And for all you guys as well, any nicknames, and what's your guys' favorite jersey number and why?
I'd say, well, I wear number 10 in Moose Jaw, but I kind of didn't have an option. I had like 3 numbers, and I just felt they looked the best. But
good number. People
call me Huntsy, Chuntsy, the Chuntsman. My favorite number is probably 52. I don't know. It was my dad's number, but I don't know. I just kind of stuck with it and kind of, yeah.
Okay. For me, it would be, I'm wearing 27 here, but I think my favorite number would be 47. I'm not sure why. I think it just looks good. And I'm not really sure. Yeah, 47 is a good number.
What's your nickname, Jagger?
My nickname's Firky or Jags, either one.
Okay.
Or Firkin.
I thought your nickname was gonna be something like a Jagger Bomb or something. Or
No.
For me, I wear number 37 here. Also kind of the same as Hunty. I didn't really have much of a choice, and I'd say my favorite number, I wore number 10 growing up here. Basically my whole life I wore number 10. And then nickname is Kojo or Koj, just because kind of my first and last name. Put the first two letters of each of them together there.
Okay. And did you guys play any other sports growing up?
Well, I think I played almost every sport there was. I don't know. I think I love sports. So,
is there one you excelled at?
Other than hockey.
Other than hockey, yes. I mean, that's a given.
Yeah. I want to say, I played a lot of soccer when I was younger, actually. My mom, she didn't want me to play baseball because there's so much standing around. So she got me into soccer and got the cardio up, and I was pretty good at soccer, actually.
Okay.
That's the only reason I like baseball. So I get to stand out in the outfield and hope the ball doesn't come to me.
Yeah, for me, I think it was just from growing up in a small town, it was pretty much just fastball and hockey. So I played a lot of fastball in the summer, which is a bit different. There's not as lot fastball as much baseball nowadays, but we still play in the summer, so it's fun. You get to hang out with your friends, so it's a good time.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah, for me is mostly just a lot of golf and baseball. Never really anything too competitively, but yeah, I love to golf. It's kind of what I love to do in the off season now.
And who would you guys say you mirror your game after try and play like?
I mean, there's a lot of different guys. I know it's tough to say a name, but Mark Edward Vlasic actually on the San Jose Sharks. He's a 200-foot guy, and he's good defensively, and he competes hard, and he's got a lot of skill too. And I think if I was to make that jump into the NHL, obviously my strong point would have to be my defensive part, and from there just creating offense. And I think that's my game, that two-way defensive game.
Is there okay, go ahead.
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, for me, I think it's a small forward. Mitch Marner is who I like to play against. He's an offensive guy, speed. He's shifty, and he has the ability to make passes. So I guess that's who I kind of look up to. I try to watch his aspects of the game and try to pick up on them.
Okay.
For me, I say a guy like Thomas Chabot. He's a pretty big, good skating two-way defenseman. He can provide some offense, and also he's relied upon to play a lot of big minutes.
Did you guys see that Cale Makar goal last night?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That was disgusting.
Yeah.
I think Kirby Doc's still looking for his jock strap after that one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's for sure. I mean, we obviously love Quentin Hughes being out here in Vancouver, but Cale Makar is unreal. Oh
yeah.
And then secretly, Colorado is my second favorite team. Don't tell anybody, but because of Bowen Byram.
And who would you guys say? Sorry, do you guys have any pregame rituals or routines?
I'm not too superstitious. I like to have a nap. I usually get a coffee in me. I like to tape my stick on the bench. I usually go right leg to left leg when I get undressed, and I'm usually last on the ice for warm-ups and going onto the ice. So, I mean, nothing too crazy, but just a little bit here and there.
Yeah, I'm not too superstitious either. I guess me and my billet brother out of Korzak, we go for a coffee and a donut before the game, then roll up. And I guess not really. Once we get to the rink, we just kind of prepare ourselves and go from there.
For me, it's kind of the same as Hunty. I'll have a nap and eat the same thing every day, every game day, and then I like to have a Monster Energy before every game, and that's kind of the only real little ones.
Okay. If you were having a dream dinner party and you could invite 3 famous people, dead or alive, who would you want to bring to your party?
That's a tough one. There's so many people.
You want me to go? I'll go first and use my
you go
example.
first.
Okay, so my first example is Tupac. I think that'd be pretty good. Seth Rogen would be my comedian, and then Paulina Gretzky.
That's pretty good. Not too bad at all.
Mike, do you want to go?
You want me to go? Yeah, sure. Yeah. I always go with Chad Johnson. I'm a huge Bengals fan. So Ocho Cinco. I go with Wayne Gretzky. This is mine. I mean, why not sit down with the GOAT? And I usually throw in a little Carrie Underwood. That's because I can beat up Mike Fisher, so I'm not worried about him.
Okay, I'll go, I guess. I think one would be, Muhammad Ali.
Sweet.
I got some pictures up on my wall of him. He's inspirational.
Yep.
Angelina Jolie.
Nice. That a boy.
He's an older girl, but she's still a rocket.
Yeah.
That's right. The Tomb Raider.
And Leonardo DiCaprio. I love his movies.
Okay.
Love the guy.
Good picks. Good picks.
For me, it'd go Kevin Hart, Adam Sandler, and Tiger Woods. I think those three would be a pretty fun group to hang around.
Absolutely.
For me, I'd say Conor McGregor, Michael Jordan probably, and Bobby Orr probably, because one of the best defensemen of all time.
That's
Good
one.
choices there
might
too.
Be our
Yeah.
first Bobby Orr.
Yeah, that might be that's weird because that's definitely a good one to pick.
And
but I think it is our first one.
And we've interviewed people that played with him too.
Yeah, exactly. And Damon, obviously, congratulations, drafted 65th overall to the Minnesota Wild in 2020. Take us back to draft day for you. And did you know the Wild were interested?
Thank you. I did not know the Wild were interested. I talked to a lot of teams throughout the year, and Minnesota was not one of the teams I talked to. And obviously, having the draft at home, it was kind of unfortunate. I think everybody would want to go up on the stage and put on a jersey, but I got to be with my friends and family, and it was a good process. It was on TV, so we got to see it. My name, drafted live there, and obviously a lot of emotions and hugs and stuff. But it was a lot of relief. I had definitely my heart rate was up, some sweaty palms, and obviously I dropped a bit more than I wanted to, so the nerves are there. But honestly, in Minnesota, it's been great so far, and I love it there.
That was my next question for you, actually. How was your first training camp down there? And I know you got to play a bunch of pro games with Iowa.
Yeah, it's definitely a good reality check. The NHL players are so good, and it really puts into perspective how good you have to be to play in the NHL. And I got to go down and play in Iowa and play some AHL games and some preseason NHL games, and obviously those are big for my development. And I thought that they went well, and pro hockey is so fun, and it's really challenging too. So it was a good process, though.
Yeah,
and take us back to your first goal then in the AHL.
Yeah, it was Firky knows him, Mason Shaw. He's from where Firky's from, and he kind of just had the puck on the wall, and he gave the puck to me on the point, and I just kind of got and shot it. Didn't really aim, and it ended up finding the back of the net, and I just kind of blacked out like my first Western League goal. I don't really remember much, but it was just a shot from the point, and it went in. So it was a good memory for me.
And what we do is this sweet draft video every year. So the year you were drafted, we used your old clip from the first time you were on the show. We used your clip in a sweet draft video with everybody that gets drafted. We used your shout out that you do for us.
Oh yeah.
So we made this sweet draft video. I'll have to find the link after and send her over to you.
Yeah. And Cole drafted 141st overall to the Calgary Flames. Congratulations on that, and take us back to draft day for you.
Yeah, thank you. It's kind of the same situation as Damon's. Is at home. I had tons of friends and family around with me, so it was really exciting. It was really special to share the day with them, and it was a pretty nerve-wracking day, but it was really exciting to see my name pop up, and I was just really honored.
And absolutely, and Jagger, obviously your time's this year, but take us back to draft day for you to the Moose Jaw Warriors when you went 82nd overall.
I remember I was just in school kind of hanging out and I was watching the draft. Obviously, my teacher had it up on the smart board. And obviously, I think I just got a call from, I think it was Tim Hunter actually who called me. And then he said, "Hey, Jagger, it's Tim. Like, yeah, we just drafted you and hope you're excited and good luck to your future and all that." And I said, "Thank you very much." And it was a good call. Obviously, you're happy, you're honored. Yeah, that's the big thing in Bantam is the Bantam draft. So I was really honored and I was really excited to get to an organization like Mushka.
Hey, that's awesome. We had Tim Hunter on the show.
Yeah, Ryan and Tim Hunter had a nose off. They were checking out who had the better nose.
No, and remember he said that he would win, but I don't know.
And we'll go back to Jagger and Cole for this one. Take us back to your guys' first WHL goal.
Oh, you want me to go first?
Yeah, sure. Go for it, Coach.
Yeah, my first Western League goal. I think it was against Calgary at home in Moose Jaw. Just kind of a broken play at the net front, and the puck popped out to the point, and I was kind of converging down towards the net and had basically a wide open net. The goalie was down on his back, so I roofed it. It was a pretty easy one, but yeah, it was a pretty surreal feeling, and yeah, I kind of blacked out when it happened.
Gross.
Goal's a goal.
And
go ahead.
Yeah, for me, mine was just more so I was in Swift. I was in Swift, and it was just a shot from the point, and I just tipped it. And I remember after I scored, all that happened. I don't really know what happened. I was just kind of blacked out. I just threw my hands in there, and then we just huddled. It was pretty simple. I just remember going through the flyby, and I remember Ryder Korzak sprayed a whole bottle of water in my face, which was a pretty brief move.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. The one guy, who's the other guy we had on the team from their team that we had on recently? He was on our Bernard episode.
Braden Yeager.
Yes. Good kid. Can you tell us something good about him?
Well, Firky knows him better than me because they're both the younger guys. Yeah. But I don't know. Yeah, because he's extremely talented. Like the kid's got a high skill set. His shot is crazy, but he's a really good guy. He's humble. We all love him, but yeah, he's really good.
Good.
Yeah, he's. Sorry,
no, you go, Coach. You go. It's all
you want me to? Okay.
For sure.
I just say when I look at him, he looks like a Nathan McKinnon look-like pretty much. His shot and his skating and everything. It's just pretty unreal to watch. And he'll obviously be super high draft pick in the 2023 draft. And yeah, he's a great kid.
Good.
Yeah, I think Chauncey nailed it there. He's a humble guy, which means a lot. Obviously, with that kind of skill set and everything, you can go either way with that, and I think that means a lot. Being a humble guy, and obviously, if you watch him in practice or in games, watching his shot, it's pretty crazy. And to think he's only 16 this year, that's pretty cool. It's obviously really good to know him well, and hopefully his future takes him to good places.
Yeah,
absolutely. And what would you guys say your favorite road barn is in the Dub?
Oh, geez. Definitely not Winnipeg. Honestly, I like playing in Swifty for some reason. I don't know why. I just feel like I always play pretty good there, and it's a smaller barn, and it's always loud, and it's always fun.
I definitely say Rogers Place. It's just super cool being able to be out there, and it's obviously like the nicest rink in the NHL. So yeah, it's really nice, really cool.
Rogers Arena in Vancouver is pretty nice. I mean,
never been there. I
know. It's honestly probably not. It's 25 years old or 20 years old.
Yeah, for me it'd be Rogers Place as well, just for that facility. It's pretty cool just to think who all plays there and what goes on in that rink. But I think obviously it's close to my hometown too, so that's cool. Got a lot of friends and family that go there for those kind of games too.
Okay, while we're on the venue topic, do you have a dream venue that you want to play in one day?
Sorry, what do you mean by that?
Like, A lot of the kids here say Madison Square Garden, or like, was there a venue or stadium that you want to play in?
Well, someday I really want to play in the Winter Classic.
Yeah. There you go.
Like it's definitely a curveball, but like to play in the Winter Classic, you just see them like. So I know some guys in the Wild, and I was talking to them. They just said it was amazing. Like it's like nothing ever they've ever played in their life. So I think that for me that's that. But I think playing in the Staples Center in LA, I think it's well known. Obviously the name's changed to like the crypto place, but I think it's known as the Staples Center.
It'll always be the Staples Center.
Yeah.
For me, probably be T-Mobile Arena in Vegas or Seattle's new rink. They're both amazing facilities, just like Rogers, I guess. But the fan bases are incredible there, so those would be two pretty cool ones playing.
Yeah, mine would be, I'm not sure, Climate. Yeah, the Climate Pledge rink, that new Seattle rink. I heard it's pretty cool. There's a guy from my hometown who plays for the Kraken. He said it's pretty crazy. Like the scoreboards are shaped like, I forget what it's called, but they're shaped unbelievable. And like you walk in, you can see it from like the level of the ground. You can look down at it, and it just sounds unbelievable.
Yeah, it would be. I gotta make my way down there someday once this COVID opens up, because I definitely want to check that arena out.
Yeah.
I mean, being a 2-hour drive, it's pretty. I was in Seattle 2 weeks ago for the Seahawks, that snow game, but and apparently at this new Climate Pledge arena, you walk in ground level, and then the arena's below you.
Yeah.
So you're walking.
You're over top.
Level. Yeah. That's crazy.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, might as well go to the go-to celly, guys. What's your guys' go-to celly?
For me, it's just a simple stick twirl and put it back in.
Okay.
I don't know. I usually have some pretty crazy cellies. I don't score all that much. Usually just like to hit the one knee. That'd be the main one.
Okay.
Yeah, for me, I don't really sell like too often either. I think I just kind of hit a fist pump and then wait for the guys to come to me. So I don't really have a go-to celly for sure.
Well, if you need to borrow one.
I was gonna say you put up quite a bit of Genos there. I'm curious you don't have a go-to one.
Yeah, maybe eventually I'll get one, but I don't really know. I don't know. I don't really know what to say back to that.
You can always.
I just kind of hit her with a fist pump, humble fist pump.
There you go.
All right.
Keep it humble. Yeah, you can always borrow mine if you want. It's John Cena's "You Can't See Me."
That's awesome.
Yeah, the goalies hate it. Yeah, but
if Corsi was on with us, he would say he plays the violin.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So in the bubble in the spring, he did it. And it was pretty funny.
Oh,
that is pretty good. That's a pretty good one.
Hopefully, we can get to have him on one day down the road.
Absolutely.
What about the Rookie Idol? Rookie Idol. If you had to sing Rookie Idol, what song are you choosing?
Well, I sang Rookie Idol a while ago. Like I don't remember what I sang, but probably something simple that I know the lyrics to. Like if I could think of one, California Girls, Katy Perry.
Okay.
It's a classic. No,
good
I know
choice.
So yeah.
Mine was a while ago too, but I think I remember I sang "Love Story" by Taylor Swift.
Nice, little T-Swizzle. I like it.
Yeah, that was a pretty good one.
For me, I remember from my Rookie Idol, I sang "Boats and Hoes" off Step Brothers, which I think I got credit for just the kind of thought of it and the comedy part of it. So I think that's a big part of that, and I just kind of goofed around, jumped around, and it was fun.
What did Braden sing this year, by the way, as a rookie? Yes.
Well, he had to do it last year in the bubble too, because he was playing as a 15-year-old.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember what it was though. I don't know.
Okay.
The one song that if you ever have to get told to do it again, a heads up, take the song Tequila. It has one word, so it's tequila.
I'll hit you guys with another one then. $100 bill, bottom of the toilet, $20 bill on the counter. Which one are you going for?
100 for sure.
Yeah.
Attaboy.
It depends what's in the toilet.
Yeah.
We don't know. We got this question from Cole Perfetti told us this question. So that
if it was a clean toilet, 100% I'd go for the hundo.
All right.
I'm going for 100 either way. I don't really care. $100 is a lot better than 20, so I'm going for that.
Not a kid, and the reason the scouts and the scouts want to hear that is you're willing to get your hands dirty, obviously.
Absolutely.
Is there any, while we're on this, is there any question that you remember that stands out for the guys that have been drafted?
Damon or Cole, did you guys get any weird ones?
I think Montreal had one that was like asking me about what I'd do if Josh Anderson was like going at me, like slashing me, whatever in a practice or something. Like, say if I was drafted there and he was doing that, and what would I do? How would I react? Being a young guy against a veteran like that. That was kind of one that kind of shocked me, stumped me a bit.
How'd you answer that?
I don't know, honestly.
You dummy.
I think I'd say
you drop the mitts.
Yeah, no. I'd probably just stick up for myself, probably get my ass kicked, but
yeah.
I've gotten so many like mind bender ones. I just can't think of any, but I think it was a Canadian team. I forget which one, and they really just want to get to know like what you would do, and like they try to get your mind all messed up. But I remember this one. It was like if your teammate is out of the bar he's
go ahead. Sorry, tell it again.
If your teammate's out of the bar and he's past curfew, do you go out and get him, or do you stay back and don't break curfew and just leave him?
Yeah.
And so you can go in either way. And I think I said, well, I'll go get him because I'm team mentality guy, and but I don't know which one is the right way to go, honestly.
I think you go home.
You got drafted, so.
I think the smart answer is you go home.
You just leave them there. Yeah.
Yeah.
You do what the coach says for now.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
And
we've actually heard that one before. We sometimes have used that question as one of ours.
Yeah. Ryan, hit him with the other one.
If you're an animal, what would you be?
I heard that one before from a team too. I'd probably, I don't even know what I answered. Say like, I honestly can't remember. Someone else go. I'll try to think of something.
For an example, I go with a dolphin because I look like a dolphin. I got no hair on my nose.
I think I
got one. For me, I'd go as a jaguar because my name sounds like Jagger. Jaguar. Yeah. So just a little bit of a same thing there. So that's what I'd do.
Yeah, I like it.
Mm-hmm.
An eagle for me, definitely.
Okay.
Love to fly anywhere you want.
How about favorite sports movie?
Miracle for sure.
Okay.
First one that comes to mind is Benchwarmers for me. Just a classic.
Sweet.
Mine would be Benchwarmers, honestly, too. I like that movie. It's pretty funny, so can't go wrong with it.
And
I'm gonna hit you guys with a trivia question here. How many beers fit in the Stanley Cup? 14, 12, or 18?
14.
Say 12.
I'll go 18 because we'll all be different.
Yeah. Jagger's got that one.
That's
14.
Nice.
I'll have to test it out someday.
How about favorite? Exactly. How about favorite Halloween costume?
Well, this past year, I was a Hooters waitress.
Oh. Sweet. That's awesome.
It was pretty funny, actually. Yeah.
I think a couple of years ago, me and my buddy went as Dumb and Dumber. That was probably one of the good ones.
That's epic. That's awesome.
Yeah, my favorite would probably be Step Brothers, Brendan and Dale. I think I love that movie, so it's pretty funny when I see people dress up as that.
My go-to one is I dress up as Don Cherry and go to Canuck games. And
he does.
it doesn't even have to be Halloween. It does not have to be Halloween. I'm going weekdays, Tuesday night in the middle of June. Actually, the Canucks don't. Yeah, the Canucks don't ever get to play in June, so.
Well said. Well said.
At least I can say that I'm a season ticket holder.
What color is your guys' stick tape and your favorite Gato color?
Black for sure. Hides the puck. And blue for sure too. Blue is a classic.
I also use black tape, and I go with yellow Gatorade.
I also use black. My favorite would be that blue Gatorade Frost, the new one. I like it.
Yeah.
When Daemon just reminded me of the hide and the puck thing, so I gotta tell my story. I taped my stick in white, but then I take a puck and I trace it with a Sharpie and I color it in. Then I move the puck over and I trace the puck again and color it in. So it looks like I got two pucks on my stick and then the real puck.
That's in Div 10 beer league hockey, and he still doesn't score.
I'm still a beast.
For the people that don't know, can you guys describe your game or your playing style?
Yeah, I'll start. Well, I think everyone can say they're a two-way defenseman, but for me, it's just being extremely strong defensively. I like having a good gap, good stick. I feel like it's hard for guys to get around me one-on-one. I like to be physical, and what I think really completes my game is just that offensive ability too, getting up in the rush. I love being part of the offense. I would hate to be a defenseman if I can be part of the offense. So, but again, just having a good position, but competing hard and being a good teammate. I think those are what complete my game.
Yeah, for me, I think just a solid, like a good skating, good first pass defenseman that can break the puck out as well, and then join the rush and try to create some offense, and just trying to be reliable on my own end, and yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, for me, I'm an offensive forward. I like to play in the offensive zone. I have good vision, a good shot, so I like to use those to my advantage. I think my best part of my game is honestly just help my teammates out, find them when they're there, and making plays from there.
Hey Ryan, another beauty we had on from the Moose Jaw team was Denton Matejchuk.
Yes, of course.
Yeah. I was just remembering that.
Yeah.
And do you guys have like a go-to song before games, or like a pump-up song you guys have to listen to before games? And also, who's the DJ for the Warriors?
Mr. Chanceman.
Yeah, I think I'm the DJ. Sometimes it's Corsi. Just depends on the day, really. But I don't really have a go-to song.
Big booty mix.
Yeah, actually a big booty mix. Actually, yeah. We like that. Anything with like a beat drop is definitely my go-to.
Okay.
I say "Knife Talk" by Drake.
Okay, I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me, I just asked Coors, and I didn't really know what it was, but it was Hooked by Notion. We listened to that in the car and in the room as well, so it's a pretty pumped up tune.
Okay, Mike, so one of the last questions I got here. How important is a young athlete like you guys' public image and like say the
what
stuff
what you guys post on social media and stuff?
Well, yeah, it's extremely important, I think. Yeah, it's a tough topic to talk about, but I think just like you think before you press send, because it's out there forever as soon as you press send, and it doesn't go away as soon as you press send, right? So
yeah,
I think you just have to be careful with it, but at the same time, it's a profile for the whole world to see you. So it's it's important as well to get out there and to get recognized too. But I think just being smart with it is definitely key.
Yeah, you're all good kids. You'll answer this properly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, whatever. Hunty said there was really good. Just like, you gotta be really smart about whatever you put out there, because you don't want to get you don't want to rub off the wrong way on other people, and yeah, like Hunty said, once you hit send, and it's out there for good, and it can't be taken back.
Yep.
Yeah, for me, obviously, I think I kind of thing I go by. If I won't send it to my grandma, I won't send it out. And obviously, it's quite a bit of people see your stuff, so and then you're pretty recognizable, especially with red hair. So it's pretty. You got to think before you send shit for sure.
Fuck, you hit it right. Sorry for my language, but I was going to say, fuck, you hit it right on the head, because a football player we had on said the exact same thing. I don't post anything I don't want my grandma to see. It's a good way to look at it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's why you got to think about it. You got to make sure that if your grandma's seen it and she wouldn't be happy, then some people obviously wouldn't be happy with it too. So
my grandma's gangster. She'll okay a few things, and she's from like the 1900s, so you can get away with it. But yeah, any new grandma's not letting shit fly.
Hey, fellas, I just want to thank you guys all for taking the time for us today and coming on and chat with us. Obviously, you guys know we're big fans of you guys, and we know you guys are going far in hockey, and we can't wait to cheer you guys on for the rest of our lives. So we appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, thank you very much for having us.
Thanks to you.